Hey guys, today we're landing this 800 amp CT can. We're going to just be putting the load side conductors on, coming out the top here and into the building. The the utility supplied conductors are going to come in the bottom. We don't have those yet. It's part of a whole phasing with this job, so we'll get those in later in coordination with the utility company. For now, for today, I can just throw these load cables on there. It's 800 amp. We got a pair of 500 kc mills, so parallel 500 kc mills. Engineer in their grandeur called out 4-aught equipment ground and a 4-aught grounded conductor for our neutral. We're going to be doing it with our Milwaukee cable cutter and our Dewalt stripper. Should make real light work of it. Hardest part's just going to be putting little bends in the wire to get it all lined up nice. And then I'm also going to attempt lashing the cable as per the manufacturer's instructions there on the can, and we'll see how that turns out. I haven't done that in a couple years, so see if we can learn something, make it look pretty, make it make sense, and yeah, make it look good. So I got all my tools laid out. I think I got everything I need, phase tape and everything. Basically first thing for me is just get my gloves on, start sizing it up and laying it out. Alright, first thing I like to do is just mock everything up, put little marks in it for where to cut it all at once, and then strip it all at once. There. So what I do, I take my box cutter and I put a little notch in there like that. That way I can just come back, phase tape it, and then cut it right on the notch and then strip it. So I know he's good. Put him out of the way. Let's get the neutral from the other conduit, put him in the back. Just like in a little panel, we put the grounds and neutrals in the back. Just like always. See right about there is good. Okay, and then grounds. So these are technically a supply side bonding jumper because these are upstream of the service disconnect for the facility, and this is not going to cut it. Well, it could, but I'm going to get a double space. I don't even know if that can handle 4-aught, honestly, but I'll put it on my notes. I need a 2-space 4-aught rated chair lug to go right there. For now, these two can just get cut at that length. And I'm just going to cut this equipment ground now, get it out of the way. Easy peasy. Alright, got that. Good. Alright, we're going to do brown, orange, yellow. These on the left side, these on the right. pretty tight kick there. Let's see if we can do it by hand. Put our bushing on there. We're going to drive them up. And then we're going to put a little kick like that. Bring them out. So see how it's over there? Means this bend needs to come more that way. Let's see if we can do that. Like so. I like that. Yeah, and then I want this bend up as high as I can because the next one needs to come under him. So we want this to be as wide a loop as possible. Otherwise this one's going to be really tight. So that's a bend up in here. Like that. Yeah, something like that. And then we'll mark them right there. There's our mark for cut. There's one. And we'll do brown on the other leg. Bring him in the back. There's our brown. So yeah, same thing. I'm aiming for, I'm gonna put them right next to each other. That seems clean. He's gonna be somewhere around there. And we may have to bend it some more after we cut. And here's brown, just want to make sure. Well, that went a lot easier. Sit right about there. There's my cut mark. Let's see what that'll look like. Something like that. Yep, we can make that pretty. Once they're cut, we can clean them up real nice too. Okay, so there's both our browns. Where's our orange? This guy right here. Just like that. Do I have any give in that pipe? Nope. Not an inch. So that means we're going to want to prop them up like that. Right about there. Let's come down just a little bit. Let's be safe. And that's orange. Very good. And then orange from our other run. Right here. He's going to go right there. That looks all right. Let's do like that. Down a hair. Verify that's orange. Yep, good. And yellow. Something like that. Pretty close. Yeah. Can make that work. There. Yeah. Oh, it's going to be fun to bend in. All right. Next is phase taping before we cut. And then the first thing to figure out is how much are we going to strip. Looks like an inch and a quarter looks healthy to me. We could even do an inch and a half. Let's keep it down. Well, where's the screw? Let's do inch and a half. That looks nice. So we're going to strip an inch and a half off. Then let's just have another inch and a half before the tape. So we'll say 3 inches from the cut. We'll put all the tape. That should work. Hopefully there's room for the lashing, but we'll figure that out when we get there. Okay, so 3 inches. There's right there. And this one is brown. Okay. There's another brown. Three inches from the cut. It's right there. Yellow. Three inches from the cut. That's right there. Here's another yellow. Three inches from the cut. Okay. Here's an orange. Three inches from the cut. Right there. Another orange. Inches from the cut. So that's brown, orange, yellow. And we've got our grounds, not worried about those. And our neutrals, rounded conductor. Let's see here, there's our cut. Three inches from our cut. Right there. And 3 inches from our cut. I got a little funny. Chits. Okay, so yeah, now just to do a quick check to make sure I didn't phase anything wrong, and that would cause a big explosion. So our yellows are yellows, our oranges are orange, good, and our browns are brown. Great, they're all phased ahead of the cut. You can go ahead and trim all in one go. That's how I like to do it, just all at once, keep it simple. Just clean this shipping tape off of here. Actually, I'm not too worried about that. And then yeah, I've got these all measured and bent already, so I don't have to worry. I can just cut them. Did I say 500? I meant 600 kc mil. Yeah, I think I said 500. These are 600 kc mil. Let's slide around. There we go. Okay. This thing is a wonderful time saver. So we'll start with our little guys. 4/0 copper there. And so this just pops up like so. And then we got this black line here. We just set that to the strip depth. I wanted 1.5 inches. So we just put them right there. Tighten that up good, flip that over. It's that simple. Just like that. That's good. I'll wait on those grounds till we figure out our exact solution. That might get modified. And then our other ones are 600 MCM copper. Right? Seem to remember them being 600s. These are only 5. Where is that 6? God, it's hard to tell with their... No, that's a 5. They're 500s. So they are their 500 kc mil. This one does both, 500 to 600 copper. Perfect. Let's try it. And we still want that 1.5 inch depth. So let's see. Just like that. You had kind of a hard time there. Let's try 500 copper dedicated. Clean that one up. Usually this bad boy just rips right through them. Let's try again. There we go. That's more like it. Just had a bad morning with him. Beautiful. Two, 4, 6, and the neutrals is 8. Done. It sure is a time saver. Let's clean this guy up a little bit. Cool. Yeah, tighten them up. There. Bend a little higher, that bend a little higher, bring him back, put a little kick right there. There's a snug fit. I'll take it. Yeah, could be a little better. Widen that curve a little bit. There we go. Beautiful. Let's fix this one. I think I can make it a little better. Yeah, something like that. Let's double check that. Yeah, that'll look nicer. Alright. So I like to err on a little long when I'm laying them out, because it's a lot easier to shorten like that than it is to lengthen them. Yeah, I like that. Okay. This is going to be the fun part. Yeah, so I have two choices. I'll either take this plate off, land into it, and put it back on. I really hate doing that and don't want to. Or get good and flex them in there with brute strength. It'd be easier to get this guy in position first, with the other one out of the way. Roll in. It's good to me. Okay. Thing. Perfect. I'll take it. No, we're good. Go. One clove hitch. Let's do another. And a second clove hitch. fall. That one's just for show, and then these are the actual closed hitches that are holding it.
Alright, I am happy with that. 50 feet of rope, 3/8. They wanted 5 wraps at 6 inches from the terminals. It's about there. Little tight, but that's about as much room as we have. I've never really done this. I did this one other time on another smaller switchgear. Looked online, couldn't find much resource, so yeah, if you're out there and you know a better way to do this, please let me know what I did wrong or how I could do it better. Otherwise, just from my understanding and all the photos I saw, this should help hold the cables in place, kind of make them all one object, so feels good. Alright, there's our 800 amp CT all landed up and lashed. Not too shabby. Didn't take too long either. With those power tools, they really speed everything up, so. Alright guys, See you on the next one.